Tears down the touchline. Kicks in. Jim McCartan sends to Sean O'Neill. Sean crosses it into the square. Paddy Doherty's there, but he's pulled down. It's a penalty.
I had no intention of missing. I come up and hit her, and she was into the net and out again before the goalkeeper moved.
Paddy Doherty takes the kick. It's another goal. Down are 2 goals in front.
We're only leading by 3 points, but when I scored that ball, everybody threw hats and coats in the air, and they never looked for them again. They knew the match was over. They would beat Kerry. We were 6 points and we're 5 in front, and I scored 3 points after that. 1, 2, 3.
And running away from goal after scoring that penalty, did you know you had it?
Oh, I did. Yes, I did. I knew that Kerry wasn't going to come back. We were playing that well. Kerry wasn't going to come back and beat us.
The seemingly impossible is about to happen. A 6-county team is winning, and in convincing style. The desperate Kerry defenders concede another free, and to Paddy Doherty that means only one thing: another point for the county Down. And that's the final blow. Down have done it.
As far as I was concerned, it was just something really inexplicable, because I had played on Down teams earlier in the 50s, and there was really probably good enough players, all right, but they didn't have that drive or spirit. And whenever the younger lads came along, it made an awful difference altogether. They were so confident in their play that they just been defeated wasn't in their vocabulary. And I would just like to say that I consider myself very fortunate to be in the squad, because I was on the way out, as in fact in 61 I was full forward, so the next job was umpire.
Down had changed the seemingly unalterable course of history and humbled the greatest football county of them all in the process. Kevin Musson has become the first man from across the border to receive the Sam Maguire Cup and to be congratulated by Uachtaráin Nahéireann. What a momentous occasion this is.
I didn't get back to the dressing room, I'm sure, for about 3/4 of an hour after it was over. Right. There were too many about, and the cup was too dangerous to go out with the cup. They kept me in a lounge across here. That's the first time I knew there was such a thing as a lounge in Croke Park.
And you were still in your gear then?
Oh yes, still tugged out.
And every heart in Ireland, especially those of Kerry, the fallen champions, echoed the foremost sentiment of the day. Céad de míle fáilte agus cógardachas do léachra an dúim.
To give my All Ireland medal to my wife. She demanded it, you know, so.
You never saw it since?
No.
Bridie McIlroy wasn't the only woman to have her eye on a medal. This piece of gold helped the players steal a few hearts.
Well, I can always say I married him so I'd get the medal. We weren't married in 1960. I had to wait 5 years before I got the medal. We married in 1965. And I do wear it as often as possible. So I think it should be worn with pride and acknowledge the great victory. Even though I'm from County Armagh, I have to acknowledge that Down were the first to bring Sam Maguire across the border.
We were engaged to be married on the 10th of September. The final was on the 24th, and we were engaged. And somebody had got to hear about this, some of the newspapers, and they came along and interviewed, talked to Edna and took her photograph. Now, the story is supposed to be that I promised Edna that the engagement ring would be made from All Ireland gold, the medal. Now, we didn't know anything about this till we read about it on the Sunday Review on the morning of the game. Edna's photograph was on the front page, and that was the story.
So when you did win and you got the medal, did you use it for a ring?
Oh no, Edna wouldn't have it.
So contrary to rumours, it's not a Celtic cross.
No.
September was a nice month for us. Engaged 1 year, married the following year, All Ireland medal, one year, and then the second year an All-Ireland medal. So it was September was nice for us, and we're still together.
The year before, 1959, we qualified for the semi-final, and Galway beat us. You know what I mean? Beat us well. And after the match, I came out into the car and went home with my father in the car home. And the whole way home in the car, he gave off. And like, if you had heard my father giving off, he was a football fanatic, he was a down fanatic, and and I remember getting out of the car in Donaghclone to open the gates. You know, there's two big gates, and you open the gates to let the car in. And I got out and I slammed the door of the car, and I said, Daddy, should I have to steal it next year, I'll bring it home, you know. But I had never thought anything more about it. And the following year, after we won the All-Ireland, I came out onto the Jones's Road and he was standing crying. And he came over and he threw his arms around me. He says, Jammy Dog, that's the nickname he called me. He says, you kept your promise. My father crying on Jones's Road. To me, that would be the thing that I can still see him standing outside Jones's Road crying, you know. And to me, that is one of my fondest memories of that All-Ireland.
After the match, I got in a car and went to Dublin Airport, and I was back at Manchester and back in college that same evening.
So you missed the homecoming?
I missed the homecoming. I didn't realise what a massive occasion it would have been. But I can tell you, I didn't miss the one on 61 or 68. I was there for them, and it was those were halcyon days. They really were.
The final whistle, was it relief? Was it elation? Was it joy? Was it, thank God that's over?
Joy, elation, both.
Elation had won our first All-Ireland medal.
There's a mixture of all of those. A mixture of all.
It was a dream come true. There's no doubt about it.
A mixture of all those.
And the bit Kerry was the main thing. Nobody could bit Kerry. Not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Not alone in Down or in Ulster, but all over the country. You know, people they'd be in the reckoning for the, you know, certainly the greatest teams that ever played. Maybe the great Kerry team that won 8 and 12 years, the Galway 3-in-a-row team, the Dublin team of the 70s, and the Down team. They'd be certainly the leading 4 in any debate or any discussion. If you have an All-Ireland victory over Kerry, you have made friends for life. And other counties would say the same thing. So they're a popular team no matter where they go. They're great characters, and it's great that they have a celebration to recall the events of 1960.
Kevin Musson led the men from Mourne onto the field to play their first senior All-Ireland final.
May you always be courageous, stand upright and be strong, and may you stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. May you stay forever young. May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of change shift. May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung. And may you stay